Hey Steve, hey Chris, how you doing guys? Victor here. So I'm just going to show that how I put in the computers, because just recently just made a previous video where computer showed no communication because it was not seated in fully. Okay, and I could have seen it because it was tilted on one side just a little bit, but it was enough. So basically this is your module. As you can see, the production date over here is the 96. The month is 2008. This is, I'm sorry, 08. Means that, what is this, November, September, October, I don't know, whatever, 8 of 96. That is your module. As you can see, my module here, this is my original module, 92. Okay, and this is my e-gas. You can see it's a little banged up on sides because I was trying to seat it in all the way in Chicago. Long story. So basically, when you put on the computer, first you just make sure that it's more or less straight, and then you go nice and tight on it. There, you see it's still going there. So now the lips over here are flush. That's how you want it. You do not want it to stick out like these computers that didn't push all the way in, because you can see the gap here. I'll show you right now. Actually, I'll put in your computer, the e-gas that you have. This is your e-gas in 92. See, 92. Alright, so same with the e-gas. When you seat it in, you gotta like align it more or less, and then with my whole weight I just jump on it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now, this is how they're installed. Let me show you the gaps so you understand what I mean. Now, if you look closely, as you can see, this computer, for example, see how there's a little bit of space between the computer and this little pin. You see how this piece is higher than this piece? That's not good. These are my LH modules. I was swapping them, so I didn't put them right. But this is how you want it. You see, flush. Sometimes you can't get it flush. I understand that, but try to at least. See, this one is flush. This one is flush. That means all the pins are tight inside. So, for example, the LH module. See, I can press on it more, so I get it more flush. So you can see this one is there, but this one is higher. There's a more gap here on the one that I didn't push in all the way, and there is almost no gap. There is a little bit, but not all of them seat right there super flush like these did. So that's how you want your computers to be all the way. See, this one I cannot push anymore. But these one are nice, and the body module, no, well, I didn't touch this one, maybe somebody else did, but yeah, this seems to be original. But this one was in the car, sticking out a little bit, as you can see here, just slightly. There's a little bit of gap, but that's how I pushed yours in, as you can see, all the way in, nice and flush. That's how you want these to be. And first things first, what we're gonna do now is I'm going to put on the ignition, clear all the codes, then we'll start the car. Where's my ignition key? And then we're gonna, first thing we want to do is we want to clear codes. So let's clear codes of your control modules. So here we have fault memory. Okay, it's reading no faults, very good. So this one has none. This is your e-gas. E-gas has no faults. And then we're gonna go to traction, see what traction has, if any. I think I cleared them, I'm not sure, I don't remember. But I was working on the car for two days straight, and I think I found my problem, but I think in your computer seemed to be fine. So just give it a minute. Traction takes a little bit. ASR module, actually. So I'm gonna make the video a little longer, so we got both computers. And see, that's what I mean. No canned reception. That means that the module was not seated, or previously. It was not seated in all the way, so it didn't show the communication between two modules. So we're gonna shut down the ignition. Okay, put the ignition back on. Before we start the car, I want to make sure there are no codes stored in memory. No faults stored. So now everything is clear on both computers, so we can go and start the car up and see what's going on with the throttle, the computers themselves, see how throttles work. No faults stored. Very good. So I'm going to start the car up. Just take all this stuff off. Okay. It was about to drizzle today, so I was not anticipated working on it, but okay. So actually, all right, let me do it from the inside. Both throttle bodies are rebuilt. This is of a 95, the other one is of a 93. This one is, I believe, from SL, and that one is from S600. Just testing those also right now. Start this up. Alright, so don't mind check engine light. That is because I was messing around with mass airflows. That has nothing to do with throttle bodies. So as we can see, idle is fine. My air conditioner is on, so it's just, you know, not as quick, but it's very humid today. You can see it runs nice, so I don't see any problems with computers. Gas response is nice, quick. There's the gas pedal response. Just to give you an idea, so it runs nice. Just to see the RPMs are nice and steady. So very smooth now. Well, the car is really hot, so now I'm going to show you the codes, if there are any codes, just so it ran a little bit, and we'll go back to fault memory. That's the E-gas module right now. No faults. Now we go to ASR module. This one takes a while. I know it does take a while, but it runs nice, as you can see. No shaking. Put my camera down. See, I just sit it on the engine. There's no vibration, no shaking, no anything, so it all runs nice. Computers seem to work fine. Okay, fault memory. No fault stored, so these are fine. I mean, everything checks out in terms of computers. And that's really good news, because computers are really expensive. So I don't see a problem with computers. Maybe a motor inside throttle body is stuck or something, I don't know. Once I get them, I'll check them out. So far, to me, I see no problems here. The speed sensors, RPMs, cruise control safety. That's the switches for the cruise control. They all show that means that all the computers, they work fine. These are my potentiometers actually on the throttle bodies. So all the readings come, and that makes me think computers are fine. As you can see, everything's okay. The readings come up very close to each other. That's really nice. That's how you want them, both throttle bodies to be very close. This is the switch inside on the gas pedal there, and that shows off because it's not pressed in, it's not depressed down to the floor, so that's fine. And also here we have fuel safety shut off. That's what I had problem with. I finally found it. AC compressor, and you know, computers are fine. That's what I can conclude here, and runs fine. Like, I don't see a problem here. So those are expensive modules. You know, I would like them not to be bad. Definitely firing on all 12 cylinders. Runs really, you know, really responsive to me. So, well, with AC on, that's how it's going to be. I have problem with mass airflow sensors. That's what I found out. But so yeah, so this is how it is. So this should be fine. The computers, I'm gonna leave them in. I'll wait for your throttle bodies to come in, and then I'll plug them both to the car and see what I find. Alright, you got it. Just wanted to give you a quick update here. Talk to you guys soon.